Your bonus? He smirked, swirling whiskey in his glass. Consider it a rounding error, reallocated to where it actually matters. I nodded, silent, still. At 3:12 p.m. his phone buzzed. He frowned, thumbed the screen. An automatic alert. Our lawyers. Schedule B activated. $7.8 million payment due in 72 hours. His jaw loosened, slow, as if gravity itself had betrayed him. That was the moment I'd been waiting for. I met Richard 12 years ago in a sterile conference room on the 41st floor. He was magnetic, brilliant, commanding, the kind of man who filled silence like it was oxygen. He said we'd build something eternal, a firm that didn't just advise wealth, but created it. Partners, he promised, brothers in all but blood. I believed him. I gave him my trust, my time, my life. And in return, he gave me mentorship, dinners at his polished oak table, a front row seat to the empire he promised we'd share. For years, I thought loyalty would be enough. I was wrong. The signs came quiet. A hesitation when I asked about numbers, a missing line item in a quarterly report, then whispers from analysts about adjustments I hadn't authorized. At first, I told myself it was nothing, miscommunication, temporary oversight. I wanted to believe in him. Until the board meeting. I sat in the room as he unveiled a bonus pool. Lavish, obscene. My name wasn't on the list. I kept my face still while the others clapped, but inside, I was already counting the knives in my back. Later that night, I saw the ledger. My share? Millions, rerouted under operational contingencies. His initials beside the approval. That was when belief died. I didn't rage. I didn't confront him. That would have been too easy for him, too cheap for me. Instead, I built. Quietly, patiently. I called my lawyer, asked for a structure hidden within a structure, a clause inside a clause. Schedule B. It was a failsafe we'd joked about once, back when we trusted each other. A nuclear option in case one partner ever betrayed the other. He never thought I'd remember, never thought I'd weaponize his own words. But I remembered everything. I started with silence. I let him grow comfortable in his theft, fattened on arrogance. Behind the scenes, I moved carefully. I filed motions, shifted titles, embedded signatures in places he never looked. The kind of quiet legal engineering that only comes alive when triggered. Schedule B was elegant, brutal. If activated, it demanded repayment of all misappropriated funds within 72 hours. Failure meant automatic forfeiture of equity, liquidation of assets, and immediate board expulsion. He'd signed it. He'd laughed when he did. Paranoia clause, he'd called it. Now, it was the noose tightening around his neck. That afternoon, we sat in his office. He thought he was humiliating me, stripping me of what I'd earned. I nodded when he dismissed my bonus like pocket change. My face calm, my voice steady. Then his phone buzzed. He read the alert once, twice. The color drained from his face. "What the hell is this?" His voice cracked, jagged. "Schedule B," I said softly. Triggered at noon. He looked up at me, eyes wide, searching for some sign of weakness, some mercy. I gave him none. "You bled me for years," I said. Called it mentorship, called it strategy. But theft by any other name is still theft. He lunged for his phone, dialing frantically. His lawyer, his CFO, his assistant. Each call hit the same wall. Schedule B is binding. Payment required. He sagged back into his chair, sweat beading on his temples. 72 hours, I reminded him. 7.8 million. The whiskey glass in his hand trembled. For once, Richard had no words. 3 days later, the board convened. He arrived disheveled, gray, hollow-eyed. No funds, no lifeline, No excuses that mattered. By vote of expulsion, his name was erased from the masthead, his office locked, his portrait removed from the wall. I watched him walk out of the building he once ruled, a man unmade not by scandal, not by scandalous press, but by the silent weight of his own signature. As the doors closed behind him, I felt no guilt, only release, because betrayal demands a price, and I collected every cent.